possession. It's there. Hardman. Jackpot. Kansas City. Ready, down. Put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I don't want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Chili Will in the house. What's up, fam?
What's good, player? You know what's funny? We went into intro mode, and I was like, all right, I got shit to do because it's Wednesday, and I'm used to a 30-minute intro that we have, and then I realized, oh shit, nah, this is the month we done did the swap. So, all right, well, how we doing, fellas?
Cool. What's up, Big Mike?
Ooh, Big Mike coming after Bobby's he coming after his crown with the first one in here, man. He ain't playing today. Let's go.
Salute. Man, I'm feeling good. Your boy freshly shaved. They're making fun of me at work today, though, man. It's anytime I go to the office, I gotta shave. And when I got there, my account team, it was like, we know the one thing that's gonna happen. When we got a meeting here, C gonna come in here cleaned up.
See coming in here like Shaft. Damn right. No, Bobby, you lost, Bobby. You weren't here first.
So, but for mock draft, if Sanders is there at 9, yes. If not, either trade. Oh, he know the routine. They get Dart in the second round. You know what? Just for you tonight, Bobby, we may go 3 rounds, man.
Yeah, and on top of that, I don't like what he's implying here, that we do the same shit every week. Shut up, Bobby.
I appreciate the support, bro.
Absolutely. My brother.
Bobby, when did you sleep, man? Bobby be up all time.
I do.
He probably do, but I don't know. Bobby be, but y'all are doing it. So.
You know what? We're going random. I'm going to make up some crazy, wacky rule for the draft just for you, Bobby. So you
throw him a curveball.
Yeah. I might say we only gonna pick the worst player available at the who would not fit this team. That's gonna be the rule for today. Who would not fit this team?
We're gonna draft you for y'all in the first round.
That's what we're going. You know what? That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm picking the Saints, and I'm picking all the worst possible shit for y'all, just for you. That might be turned out early.
Well, technically, it's for Dale.
He said if you're gonna do the work,
there you go.
You're just doing the Dale. That's good. I like it.
So picking the Dale was picking is what you're saying. What's up, P Dollar? What's up, my man?
Coach, apparently you look like Kimbo the Entertainer right now, is what I've been being told. Kimbo the Entertainer.
I eat slices though.
Hey, that means he'll fuck your shit up. And then apparently eat a raw diet. That's what I learned today. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. So obviously we are going to Luka Watt. All right, see, I'm gone. He coming here with this. Yeah. No, you can't come here like this, man.
What up, my brother?
I'm sorry. I had to come in like this, man. What's going on, everybody?
Why you trolling your brother like that, too?
Oh, we were in the building.
I'm already emotional, man.
I'm emotional too. I don't even know why, man. You know, man, I'm emotional.
I love how Took slid in like Kramer, matching the energy immediately. Just like, this is where we're starting. I'm here for it.
Hope y'all fellas doing well tonight, man.
Doing well, brother. Does your shirt say Big Worm?
Yeah, Big Worm ice cream truck.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That Big Worm.
Oh, yeah, Smokey was like 100, 200, 300, flipped it, 400, 500. Like, yo,
where's my money, Smokey?
What up, Big Worm?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, we got a great show for y'all tonight. We got some stuff to cover right off the bat. I think Will don't have a problem with him. I know Unk does. And that's one Coach Prime. So I got a problem with a lot of people.
Drama. Straight drama.
It just makes his even more impressive.
Two. Hey, you supposed to get the white. Y'all start how y'all get started. Just let me do y'all thing, all right? We get all the white. Do what y'all do.
So what was going on is they had their scout. I think the scout might have been from New England, maybe. He was having them run, to get to run 40s, and he was instructing them on how to line up to run it. But because Prime heard it, came over there and told them, do like y'all do. Run high like you normally run. Do you think that's good advice from Coach Prime, or you think Coach Prime was out of line in that aspect?
There's so much to unwrap here and unpack, but the first thing I want to say is I love Prime's post-play career, man. He is doing things that I love to see. I don't think this is a good thing to do, but I will say we always are like, oh, he's always being dad with Shador. Nah, he was just dad for his whole unit. And guess who's gonna see that? Every mother and father that he is recruiting their child. And they're gonna love
sons in good hands.
They're gonna love this. And trust me, any of those players, they're probably all going to end up in the league anyway, so it's not going to really affect them. I don't think it's the greatest idea to be telling the scout of the teams that may want to draft your players how to run their shit. But what I will say is that, look, it's a pro day, right? I believe it's a pro day. Pro day is specifically meant to have your situation controlled by you and yours. So with that in mind, I don't really have a problem with it. If he did this at the combine or some shit, yeah, we can't have that. But nah, when he did this, I don't really have a big problem with it.
Yes, yeah. I mean, you would want to just let them do what they do with the guy that's scouting them. But this is Deion Sanders we're talking about. This is a guy that's for about 4 generations kept his name floating around the radars. So when people hear him, like Will said, I might listen to you over my scout. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what the circumstance is. Deion is God when it comes to the green football fields that we love to see, not only every Sunday, but every time we see something that pertains to football. And yeah, I don't think Deion was wrong. I think maybe he could have chilled, but that's not Deion. If Deion feels like something's wrong in a sense, he's going to try to correct it. I mean, hopefully the scout took it as, knowledge and things like that, but maybe he did. So
I gotta add one more thing. If I guess we weren't certain, but if that was the New England scout, I just want to say, Vrabel being back, Patriots way is back, because only a Patriot way fucking scout would go in there and think that they can run shit at someone else's pro day. So I'm happy about that for my team.
Absolutely.
I hope it doesn't affect us getting Travis Hunter or something, but
maybe not. Patriot. Mike Vrabel set some rules today as well. He let it be known. There's a couple of rules in the Patriot locker room. It pertains to cell phone use and tardiness, kind of like he added. Just let me know if you're gonna be late. He didn't do the Bill Belichick when it's like if you late, you get fine. So it's funny that you brought up Mike Vrabel, man.
Yeah, and that's perfect example of that is a Belichick kid, but he also played. So he's like, yeah, I also understand other players and what they're going through. So you're going to be late, just tell me. So you can run a bunch when you get hit.
Bucky, his oldest son, Deion Jr., he came out and gave some clarification because of course, some people on social media had something to say negative about it, how it appeared to them. But he was saying that the scout was telling them that they couldn't use the line to start as far as the 40 time. And coaches came in there and said that they can use all the line. They don't have to necessarily be behind it. It's just as long as they're not in front of the line, they can use the line and behind the line.
It doesn't seem like a big deal.
No. But that can be the difference between a 4-3, and a 4-5.
Yeah, I agree. I just love watching Papa Bron in action. So I'm here for that.
And I like the point that you brought out as far as like, the parents are going to see how he treats their kids. There was a former player. I just read briefly the article this week, but he was speaking to the dress code that they have, that players can't wear flip-flops to class. And he had a problem with it. And people was on there, yeah, he should be telling you how to dress, blah, 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 blah. But then some people were like, it's a team dress code. You can't go to work looking like that. So why do you think you can go to class looking like that if you represent the football program? If that's what the coach wants y'all to do.
Also, I know they just taking basket weaving and wood chopping and shit, but if any one of them motherfuckers drop one of them big ass books on their foot and they miss a game because you want to wear flip flop, put some shoes on.
That part.
Stub a toe on the desk. You know how many times I hit my toe on the desk? So happy I was wearing sneakers.
Yeah, that time of wearing flip flops I may be wearing flip flops to the gymnasium, you know what I'm saying, before I put on some sneakers to play ball and all, but
yeah. But that's like right as you're coming out for warm up.
That's like I feel like that's dirty as hell.
Mike said I run a 4.3. I run 4 feet and need 3 minutes rest.
Get that 10.
Mike in here really trying to revive the old chat room where all of us kind of where we met in one chat room and then we decided to leave them bums and create a much better chat room. And he trying to revive that shit. We got shut down for a little while because it was
bring it back.
It was.
I don't know about the shutdown part, but I'm here for it.
Hey, we had some community. What is it? What's it called? The community. Whatever they call it, the
standards that y'all was breaking.
Standards, community, yeah. Yo, but all of that happened before the community standards were that bad. So then when, as an admin, when the community standards got raised, I'm just getting fucking inbox, like just DMs about, yo, your fucking chat room was problematic. It was just like, yeah, but it was like 5 years ago. What do you want me to do? Nobody's even in there anymore.
Was it like a Facebook thing?
It's just like STWF, the chat room, same thing.
Okay.
It's our own little sports page, but
yes,
it just
you know what I'm saying?
It was dark. We had some dark moments. We had dark ages in that chat room.
I'm gonna be real. It was a point where I was jumping rope when the like comments on the page because it's kind of like I didn't really know everybody. I knew a few people, and it was definitely a wild time. Definitely wild times. Shout out to I try to give love to all the brands in the world, man, but there's certain ones that you really like go in and connect with and, you know what I'm saying, meet individuals through, and definitely what we're gossiping about right now is that, man. And hella audible.
In that room. Made some real lasting friends in that room. Mike's one of them.
Can I give a shout out real fast already?
Oh, yes, sir. Shout out, nice,
I want to give a shout out to Toot, man. He seems locked in and focused tonight, so we're finna have a banging ass show tonight.
Let's go.
I see it. He got the fire in his eyes, man.
Yeah. I said we came on. He had the right energy.
It's here. I'm like, yo, they ain't hitting me up to let me know when the show starts. Like, damn.
Oh, he came in with a chip on the shoulder. With a chip, he's like, hold on. I feel you. He
came to the court with his own ball.
Yeah. And he's gonna take it home if we ain't treat him right. I feel
Okay, so I'm gonna ask y'all about this. So, it's more will than anything. Well, kind of, sort of. It's your old coach,
Billy.
Easy, baby.
What's happening?
You know what? I don't like that sound. I don't want to get flagged.
That's a good call.
You know what's gonna come.
Yeah.
There we go.
For fire.
So, yeah. So this your boy Weezy. He visited UNC today and hung out with Coach Belichick, and he got a customized jersey. That bitch fire too. Gucci.
That's crazy. They did their research too. That's what's up. Here's my thing though. Bill, man, you better than this type of play. They just did this last year with Colorado. Like, how many places is Toon going to show up to help recruit him? He just became, he's a booster at this point. Like,
Now has Toon had a relationship prior to this with Bill Belichick? Cole used
to be fair, we labeled them slow before, and then we started. Yeah, but
what
we got a couple of them in there now.
Lil Wayne and Belichick, were they cool prior to this? I would think so.
I assume.
What's their history?
So damn rich.
Maybe they got a little history. We'll look that up.
Be chill with Kraft, and then
but
because of that,
and all Lil Wayne has to learn the difference. And then you're absolutely correct. Belichick going to the rap game. You know what I'm saying, for motivation and all. You know, just want somebody up there that's popular like Lil Wayne. I feel as if Lil Wayne needs to learn this is college football. And you can't just be stepping on certain teams' territories because certain fan bases really feel crazy about that. And the NFL, you can get away with it a little bit, but college football is a different beast.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a great point. He got like one more school before it doesn't work anymore, and it just turns people on him in the school because you can't just be switching up like that.
Yeah, he says he came up with a quote. He said, "Man, much respect to the GOAT, Coach Bill Belichick. Not sure why they're all hating, but I believe it to be envy and just a bunch of folks that don't know how to simply say congratulations or nada. A wise man once said, you can love me or hate me. I swear it won't make me or break me."
Oh, yeah. We know that Lil Wayne song, man.
Yeah. I love that he said his own line. Just fucking. that is amazing.
T-E-R.
I'm proud of two things. One thing I'm proud of for Lil Wayne is I'm proud you remembered your own lyrics this time because he's made so many songs that he can't remember his own shit. I'm not saying with that, and I'm not saying they don't. And then also I'm proud of Bill Belichick for trying. I mean, he's just like, who's that rap feller that they all liked last year? The Wayne guy. Yeah, bring him in.
Bring Tucci in.
Bring Tucci. What do they call him? Put that on the back of his jersey.
Let me see.
Yo, why are my Celtics getting their shit kicked by Magic again? They always whoop our ass. I don't think we're starting very many guys.
Got y'all's number.
Ain't y'all missing some players tonight? Ain't y'all missing like Tatum, White, Brown?
Probably. But so what? Our whole team should just be mad that this team be doing this to us all the time. Whooping our ass.
From a recruitment standpoint, do you think it's a good look for them?
To get what you want in that area, absolutely. And it's not the biggest thing to me, but I think you want some of that South-grown talent. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of it, but maybe you can get a few. You know you're going to get mostly East Coasters. So you're trying to get into that region kind of flow. I think Lil Wayne, though, he'll probably do a few concerts and such there, and that's how they break bread. It's good motivation for the kids to see if any of these kids know Lil Wayne. Then it's a
facts. If there's one net positive from Wayne going there, it's the hope that the Tar Heels will steal some players from that bum-ass Louisiana school. Hopefully Louisiana can bring some Louisiana folks, snatch them up out of that go fuck yourself team.
Yeah. Let's see here.
AUX.
Louisiana Tech. They talk about you.
No, we ain't. No, we ain't. Talk about them baby Tigers.
Try to save you, Dale. Shout out to my man.
Nah, you ain't saving
ain't on tonight, man, but we love you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're doing good.
100%. And also, Dale sucks.
All right, so we went from something fun to something a little troubling. This is in reference to Northwestern University. In 2023, they had a hazing issue where some lawsuits were, the first of the lawsuits were filed from former football players alleging sexual abuse and racial discrimination on the team. With that being said, today they worked out an agreement as far as the lawsuits, and the head coach was fired. Mm-hmm. And there's a separate lawsuit from the head coach who denied any wrongdoing. He's suing the school for $130 million. So, with that being said, because it's multiple students that is involved in this this settlement, which hadn't been made public yet, but it just said that they came to an agreement. Two-part question. One, can I get a Dale Sucks? You sure can. Dale Sucks.
Dale Sucks.
You can always do it. It's right there in my byline. Sorry, my fault.
Two-part question. One, with the coach filing a lawsuit, if you were in the jury, how would you think that you might decide? Two, how often do you think hazing happens still on football teams, in particular?
You want to go first, too?
Number one, throwing the whole book at them. Take that. All 2,000 pages of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we know there's hella pages in this investigation.
Let me preface this. They say it's up to 12 former players involved.
And this is why number two is just the easiest answer in the world. Absolutely, there's still hazing done in college football. Of course, there is. I feel like you're a football family at the end of the day, but you go in there, you got to separate the weaks from the ops. You got to separate the weaks from the strongest and whatever you want to put it at. And it's going to be judged in certain ways. Now, if you're one of those weak guys that can get hazed, you're going to get hazed. So I believe hazing still happens in college football and all sports for that matter.
Now, when the coach got terminated, they had the internal investigation that occurred, and they had extensive written and testimonial discovery. But they kind of said it remains that no evidence to show that the coach was aware of the hazing at Northwestern. But I'm like, still, that's your team. You got to have some type of institutional control.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm with you on this. You got to throw it.
I was hazed. I was hazed one time. And it was the last time I was hazed. So I was at a 20-second story. I was at Outward Bound at the age of 12. One night, bunch of crayons invited me to their tent. I went to the tent. I got punched in the nose. The next day, I got it on with all 5 of them. I'm undefeated on the streets. I know what it is. I don't lose.
Did you say crayons?
Yeah, the crayons got them. I got my crayons. The what?
We have created a new slang term.
It has to. I've been using it in chat rooms. People are confused. I don't give a shit.
You gotta tell them to tune in.
And the first couple of times I spelled it KKK crayon. Like now I'm just spelling it with a K, hoping everybody catch on to what's going on.
I'm sorry, guys, but hazing it made me feel a certain way for a second because I used to hate hearing hazing, man. You know, and then, I got hazed.
I was more than hazy at the time.
Right.
I didn't play at college.
Patrick gonna say something like that. I'm trying to rebut what he about to say.
Used to be brutal, but it was never perverted or racist. We just got punched by seniors, had to carry the equipment, and had tape ripped off our legs because I was a hairy motherfucker. Oh, yeah.
You was, motherfucker, you still hairy.
My freshman year, the only hazing that I saw, because I did not partake, because I was fighting like a motherfucker back then. Mm-hmm. The one that I saw, it was called a atomic sit-up. What it involved was obviously a freshman and a senior. The freshman would be down like he's going to do sit-ups. They had a towel across his eyes, and somebody was behind it holding it, and he had to try to push up to do it. a let go to a weird ass senior that had his ass exposed face first into somebody's ass. Are you familiar with this, Mike?
Hold on.
It looks like he is.
Hold on. Girdle, no girdle.
If that was not a girl,
jock strap, man.
If
I had on was jock
me,
strap, it was naked ass.
if that was me, they better enjoy the face part because the next part is the foot in their ass. I assure you.
Yeah.
That's that crayon shit though. It ain't.
Yeah.
Honestly, though,
This was early. This is late 80s, and I was in a mostly crayon school.
Honestly, that's probably better because some of the hazing we hear out of like the HBCU, like they're killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, killing folks. Drinking too much milk.
It ain't even just football. Fucking band camp up over there, like they was beating motherfuckers with trumpets and shit. Yeah, here we go. Crayons. You gotta change that C to a K on the box so we can really have fun.
Yes. Let's go. Now you got me working. I love it.
Yeah, it won't be me. Do it no atomic sit up.
That's crazy. I'm not surprised Mike knows what that is.
Yeah, that checks. He also has two boys of the age that he's exposed to. Whatever he didn't experience in his own life, he's gonna be exposed to through his two wonderful children.
Mike. One day I've seen in a couple of it. Mike has fun with his kids, man.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious. It is brutal in that
I bet he
house.
is.
It is not for the
bet
week.
he is.
Yeah, you can't grow up in that house for the week, man. The bets they go over just for the soccer, like, it's raw. You just go watch his page, man. I ain't even gonna get into it. That shit's funny.
Next up, gents.
What's next?
This one I think is where y'all really finna take off with input. Not that y'all haven't been, but
nah, we have.
Who would you say the most overpaid players in the NFL?
Overpaid? Is that all time or is this
All time?
Watson, number one.
Give me your top two.
Watson and DeMarcus Russell.
Okay.
It's probably worse, but
Watson, DeMarcus Russell from Will. Two.
That's weird.
He Googled. He cheating.
Nah, it's weird. It's weird because I can't think of numbers. So let me just try to go right now.
Oh, Daniel Jones. That's funny. That's true.
Yeah, Daniel Jones definitely one of them. Kirk Cousins. Right now, I'll name him right now.
Right now. Oh yeah.
Somebody in years
Final
ago.
deal, yeah.
Honestly, Buffalo, I think, read up on Bledsoe. They ended up trading him though. I thought it was like, I just thought it was like no way he should have. I mean, but there's a lot of quarterbacks you name, man. Carson Wentz got a boatload of money, and then all that crazy stuff happened. Who else can I say, man?
Albert Hainsworth.
Albert Hainsworth, yeah,
Mike
non-QB. Albert Hainsworth, the worst deals. This season, let's see. Anybody this season, man?
I want to know what it's about now, though.
Go ahead, let's do.
So they have the top 12, and there's a theme to them. Number 12 is Joe Flacco. He earned $181 million over 17 seasons, which is 23rd all time. Say he was a legend for his Super Bowl run, and he deserves credit for a long career, but being a full-time starter. But his career passer rating is 84.4, a touch below Mac Jones. He's never been an All-Pro or a Pro Bowler. And he was part of just 6 playoff wins outside that magical experience in 13. I thought he had more success than that.
Yeah, I also feel like
he got a rating though.
he got a ring, and I felt like he could have thrown more and been successful doing it. It's the Ravens. They're gonna run it down your throat for all them years.
Yep.
Eli's fault.
When they asked him,
This is Eli's fault. Eli Manning's fault. If Eli Manning didn't get Tom Brady to smoke 2 times in a row, guys like Flacco wouldn't have been put in a higher light. So when the Patriots are winning Super Bowls and dominating, any team that was playing against them, their quarterback got that notoriety.
Yeah, they got paid.
Whether that quarterback did business with it or not, Joe Flacco went out there and picked up some decent games against the Patriots. So it looked like in all, we talk about him like last year and the year before, like, yeah, he had success, like you said, Coach. I didn't know he didn't have – I thought it was more because of the era he played in and the team he played with in that era.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, they also got jobbed out of fucking 2 different playoffs by my Patriots.
Right. No, that's what I'm saying. It was a rivalry.
Who knows where those runs would go if he doesn't get played like that? But all right. We only had 20. We had so much to say.
Number 11, Carson Wentz. Career earnings $131 million over 9 seasons, 52nd all time. His accomplishments: the 2016 number 2 overall pick, was an MVP candidate, and he was actually an MVP candidate on the first Super Bowl run for the Eagles. Mm-hmm. That sounds so weird saying that. Mm-hmm. His failures is he was never the same after that. Philadelphia, Indy, Washington, the Rams, Kansas City, and he might be done at 32 after starting 16 games just twice in his pro career.
So this one's unfair, though. Let me explain why.
Okay, do tell.
First of all, the contracts he got were still based and rooted in potential because he got hurt so early. And because everything we saw before the injury was, like you said, he was an MVP candidate.
Franchise quarterback.
Fun fact, I mentioned it before, I watched him get injured from a jail cell. Like, literally was like, oh, no, that sucks for them. And I remember thinking, all right, he'll bounce back. And then ever since then, he's had a worse time than I have since getting out. Like, it's been bad for him, bro. It has not worked out. And the other thing is that he's going to be higher on the list than a Flacco. He's younger, which means he's in the era where it's more inflated, the pricing.
Yeah, the pricing. Yeah, now you got to.
That's true. That's true.
So I agree with that. Yeah, Carson. Yeah, pretty much. You know, you got front loaded some cash. You know what I'm saying, because of what he did prior to the injury. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna take this from Dale. Hey, he went to a subdivision 1 school. Dale, you don't like drafting them guys, but he won. He was one of the guys that won. So shout out to him in that regard. But yeah, NFL career, man. After the Eagles, he was just fighting for his life, and what he did got him the money and the contracts that he was able to get during the rest of his career, man. Yeah, it's definitely gonna end one of these years, 1 to 2 years.
They also kind of moved on for him just because of pretty mediocre, but Flacco like run out of Foles. And they didn't decide. They were just like, we're going to go with Foles. And they paid Foles, who also could probably end up with his list somewhere, but he didn't make a lot. But he definitely got paid more. Sorry. Too many teams.
You're good. Number 10, Alex Smith. $210 million over 16 seasons, 15th all time. His accomplishments: the top pick of the 2005 draft, battled through a lot of injuries, managed to still have a long career, went to a few Pro Bowls. And with the Chiefs, he was really at his best in his 30s. His failure: he was never a consistent star and was part of only 2 playoff wins in his career, all while making more than Patrick Mahomes has to date.
I'm giving bro a pass. He more than Patrick. Well, are they saying more than Patrick has made? Like
today,
finish. Okay, but like he got signed, he getting all that money. Most of that money. That's $500,000. So like he's not gonna end up like that. I'm gonna give Alex Smith a pass because he bought that. He bought all of that with almost a leg in his life. I'm giving him a pass, man.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with that one. I couldn't agree more, rather.
He earned that shit.
Alex to me, he wasn't the number one quarterback in the draft that year. But I mean, I don't have no problem saying anything. I don't got no problem with him. Nothing bad about him. He was a soldier. He was a warrior. He went out there and competed. Gruesome injury to end his career, basically. Yeah, but it was fun to be on the field with. You know what I'm saying? He was a guy that, people make mistakes on the field. All quarterbacks do. You know what I'm saying? But he was in most of those games, man. And even if he had a good defense around him or whatever the case was, he went out there and he didn't really mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, respect.
He's gonna live forever. He's gonna live
Rule
forever.
of thumb. Just the insight and to jog my memory on something. Alex Smith, the first overall pick in the 2005 draft, that included Ryan Fitzpatrick, Darren Sproles, Richie Incognito, Justin Tuck, Frank Gore, Vincent Jackson, Heath Miller, Roddy White, Aaron Rodgers, Sean Merriman, DeMarcus Ware, and Pac-Man Jones.
I bet you the Niners was thinking pull that over again because of Aaron sitting in the green room all that time. Yeah, that wasn't a great draft.
The only one Hall of Famer out of that draft.
That
was Ware.
Oh no, Gore. It was Ware.
Ware.
Gore will be right.
Absolutely.
He gotta be.
Gore is the most durable running back we've ever seen in NFL history.
Quite, yeah.
Considering he blew out his knees several times.
Yeah. Very Nick Chubbish.
Yes. Number 9. This one kind of surprised me. Ryan Tannehill. Career earnings, $195 million over 11 seasons, 18th all time. His accomplishments, he put up elite numbers in his first 2 seasons with the Titans in 19 and 20. But then after that, he was the definition of average. In Miami and Tennessee, he helped the Titans to the AFC title game in 19, but he wasn't part of a playoff win outside of that run.
This man right here, Tannehill, man, listen here, yeah, average as hell. And he stole some money, but that's what guys. If you act right in the NFL, that's what you can do. You know, saying being the top, what was it, the number 8 pick in his draft, I believe.
So they said he put up elite stats his first 2 years in Tennessee, correct?
Yes, 19 and 20.
I'm not giving him 19, 22 and 6. They just kept it safe with you. I'll give him 2020, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Yeah, that's elite. That's
okay.
elite. But
how many
also,
yards?
Okay, yeah, yards in 19. Again, why I'm not going to give it to him. 2,742. 2020, 3,819. He was cooking.
So he's balling in 20.
He was 19. They're trying to call it like that because it was his best yards per average in his career at 9.6. It was his best average. I don't even know what that is. That's crazy. Yards per catch was 13.6. And his rating was 17.5 quarterback rating, which is why they're saying that's elite. But like I said, they kept it real simple for him. He did a lot of turning around and then giving it to the king.
Yeah, that's true. That yeah. And he never really had like a true number 1 receiver there.
Fine. But also, again, the king. Park behind him.
And the crazy part about that, he was a wide receiver at A&M.
That's why it's special.
It's normally the other way around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, well, it's funny though when you're a white receiver, you could play quarterback. Hey, don't say, hey, yeah, because hey, equal opportunity. We don't discriminate on anyone anymore.
Anybody can play quarterback. We're gonna see some different quarterbacks soon. Game about to change.
Number 8. I think this is kind of unfair as well, but I get it. Carson Palmer. $172 million over 14 seasons, 25th all time. He was a top pick in the 2003 draft, was a Pro Bowler, and was a star in 2 of his first 3 seasons, and a regular starter for 13 years in 3 different cities. His failures, he simply was never the same after that knee injury. I think it was against the Steelers, I think, when he was in Cincinnati.
That was
and he was part of just one postseason victory in his long career.
To be fair, he played in the prime Ravens era.
Yeah,
with
it
literally
was murdering folks.
Arguably the greatest defense we've ever seen. Oh, and by the way, you know what's probably also in the top 5 of greatest defense we've ever seen? The other team in his fucking division, the
Steelers,
with Palomalu in them. So 4 times a year, and let's be clear, the Browns suck as a team, great defense. So 6 times a year, he had to go up against stark-ass defenses. I mean, like, some of the best we've seen. But, yeah, you got to win more. When you got Ocho, TJ, and your defense wasn't bad itself, yeah, you got to win more games, man. Sorry, Carson. He made a lot of money.
Man, Carson, looking at statistics on that 2005 year, 32 and 12, 38, 36 passing yards. Even through here, following year, 2006, 28, 13. But other than that, it is kind of a shell shock. 2009, 21, 13 picks. Next year, 26 touchdowns, 20 picks. Just kind of like that. And then he had one good final season in Arizona in 2015 where he threw for 35 touchdowns and only had 11 picks. And he almost threw for 5,000 yards.
That's a great way to kind of go out. That's a great way. Definitely a great way to go out. He was cooking 2 of his last 3 years in the league. Arizona had
he was serviceable in Arizona.
He's serviceable, for real.
Also, I'd like to point out, this is a great point. Palmer getting his knee taken out was awful. That play ended up becoming the Brady rule. We always hear, the league protects quarterbacks. They left that motherfucker out to dry. It wasn't until Brady got hit up that they changed the rule. So, not everybody. There's levels to the quarterbacks.
Not everybody. This man had to go through some gruesome, that's the most you've seen out of him when he got hurt then. They was at the hospital when he was getting surgery and all that stuff.
Yeah. That was one of the first docu-series where we just kind of followed him along as he recovered. He limped so that Alex Smith
number one pick, right?
More, I believe so. Yeah.
Yes,
number one pick
out of USC.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, USC.
He had some guys with him up there too.
Mm-hmm. Did he? Yes, dog.
Number 7. Jimmy G. Career earnings, $155 million over 11 seasons.
He's been stealing money.
29th all time. His accomplishment, this is surprising, but it should be also a testimony to the watered down league that we have now. He is 10th all time as far as passer rating in NFL history.
He barely plays. Of course he is. He barely plays football.
And the failures, it says that stat above just shows how warped recent past numbers have become.
Listen. He had 1 year. He had 1 year in his career. Like Will said, early in his career, he didn't play. He had 1 year where he had under 75 passing rating. Mm-hmm. And that was his second year in New England when he played and threw a total of 6 yards. So his rating was 39.6. Jimmy G, he got some guap that he shouldn't have gotten. But when you're sitting behind the best man in football, and most of those times you ain't gonna play, he was generous, and I guess Tom Brady was generous enough to let him play because he got suspended and then he had to play. But Jimmy G, this is what the quarterbacks do. The girls love not only the starter, but the backup. He just played his position. He did his job. And for doing your job, Jimmy G, you got rewarded, man.
So,
hey, Pete Dollar, the minimum attempts is 1,500 attempts.
He barely. Well, I bet you he has like 1,501. He fucking prices right in this one. He prices right in it.
Let's see. Attempts. You said what you say? How much you?
I said being funny. I said 1,501, but I'm sure it's closer to the 1,500 than the next number.
So total attempts for his career, 19.
Holy shit! He almost cracked 20. Look at him go.
Almost cracked.
Them
20.
Raiders years helped, huh? Look,
1,304 completion.
If you get paid that much in the league, you know you stole money. What are the two things you would think about when he's being named? Probably the first one you think of is, yeah, bro, he was supposed to be the heir apparent to the GOAT. And instead they were like, well, the GOAT's not done. We're shipping you out. Traded his ass. We want another ring.
Interesting stats. Here. I want to do this with the rest of the QBs that we list on this list here.
Mm-hmm.
How many games total did he play?
Important.
Jimmy G, 82.
Another thing.
Total. Not even 100. Not even 100.
Not even 100. And the other thing, Jimmy G for porn star Jimmy. It's not even football.
You know where the GOAT's passer rating is for his career? His ranking?
Who, Joe Montana?
You trolling one of us, and I'm not sure who.
Tom Brady is number 12 all time.
Yeah, funny.
Joe Montana, where is he at? He is number 26.
There goes that debate.
Your top 10, and it just shows how watered down the league is. Mm-hmm. Jimmy G's at 10. Tua is 9. Dak is 8.
Oh, boy.
Drew Brees is 7. He belongs up there. Excellent. Watson is 6. Russ is 5. Joe Burrow is 4. Lamar is number 3. They say he can't pass. Patrick Mahomes is number 2, and Rodgers is number 1.
Man, there's so many. I got mixed emotions about that top 10 list. That's wild.
And guess what John Elway is at?
71. No. What?
100.
Ooh.
Yeah. He was just getting shit done.
Daniel Jones and Jacoby Brissett is in front of him.
Yeah, because they don't throw more than 5 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Case Keenum is number 59.
They'd be lucky to even get the ball out their hands. Shit.
Yeah.
Mac Jones is 57.
The GOAT.
That first season put him up there.
The GOAT. It really did. It's been all downhill since then.
That's crazy. It's interesting to see that.
And that's passer rating, right?
Yes.
And that's why we don't like passer rating as a stat. It's garbage.
Very much so. Number 6. Mike, you still with us? Daniel Jones.
No,
114 million over 6 seasons, 81st to date. 81st all time. His accomplishments. Somehow he convinced the Giants to hand him a 4-year, $160 million extension.
So his accomplishments are fucking trickery. His accomplishments
robbery.
His accomplishments is a heist. He's good at heisting.
People blame Daniel Jones for this. It's not his fault.
No, it's the Giants' fucking fault.
You know whose fault it is? The ball's fault. You know why? Because the ball did this to Josh Allen the year before. So now you do it to Daniel Jones. You think you got something there. Some people in this world, I hope Mike did too. He's the same Daniel Jones, even with what happened that season and the playoff win. Damn shame, man. That's the ball's fault, dog. For giving him the sauce. I would have been off the rip. I would have been like, yo, I want a new QB off rip. I ain't want
yeah. I don't think you'll get Mike. I don't think you'll get Mike to agree with you on that one.
Mike, I know you hate him. I was just trying to see, like, you can't really blame Daniel for that. You got to blame the coach, man, for giving him the sauce and him not repeating the recipe.
Hey, P. Dollar, to answer your question, Dan Marino is tied with Jameis Winston at 46 in passer rating.
Hey, not gonna lie, similar styles of play. Just fucking
winging it, bitch.
He just, and they both had great receivers. Just one didn't throw as many picks.
Now, Daniel Jones' failure, he's still 28. He would add to his total for about $14 million in 2025, despite the fact that he has thrown 25 touchdown passes 0 times in 6 seasons and has never been a consistently reliable quarterback. Good grief, bruh.
I love that they said like accomplishments like didn't die like that. He showed up to the field. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
This man, yeah, his career is gonna be short lived, man. And on top of it, he played like 3 years in college, right?
I believe. Was it 3? I think it might have been 4.
Ooh,
he went to Duke, didn't he?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh man.
It could have been 3. I feel like coach is targeting me. Well, you have a very targetable team.
Huh?
He said, I feel like coach is targeting me. I'm like, well, you got a very targetable team. You're also in his division, so you're probably right.
Hey, I like Daniel Jones being up there.
Yeah, it's his favorite player last 4 or 5 years.
Watu is looking it up for us. Number 5 is Jay Cutler. He earned $127 million over 12 seasons, 58th all time. He was his accomplishment, the 2006 first-round pick, made the Pro Bowl in 2008 before the Broncos traded him to Chicago. His failures: he was never a first or second-team All-Pro. He posted a 90-plus passer rating just once in his career. He led the NFL in interceptions twice, and he won just a single playoff game in a dozen seasons.
I'm playing another pass card.
Who's that? Who you talking about?
Cutler. Because he had undiagnosed diabetes almost the entire time.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's rough. How many
he was retired when he found out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's outrageous.
Not in high school, not in college, not in the pros. Nobody caught this.
All this shit we hear. We've seen trades rescinded, coach, over like physicals that didn't go right. Yeah, I mean, like, so like y'all ain't getting your physicals together for an entire man's career, high school and middle school.
Hold on. So this man, my man was fucking on the field, and that's, oh my God, for real?
Balling.
That's crazy.
He could have died.
I don't think I really disrespected Jay Cutler like that, but I put him on a high ground now. I'm figuring that's what he was doing.
Jay Cutler was basically the real life cigarette and do-rag meme.
Oh, he has his own meme. You ain't even have to do the cigarette thing because he has his own meme. The same exact point of the meme is that with the cigarette. But yes,
Camel.
Exactly
you call him the Camel Man? That's what you call him?
Yeah, but he was dying.
Nasty word. That's bad.
Bro had low blood sugar for like 80% of these games. What are we doing?
Hey, Brandon Marshall over here yelling at him. How you feel after that?
Facts. I got diabetes in one hand and Brandon Marshall on my other ear just yelling at me.
Didn't they play together at both teams?
Yep, both teams.
They're best friends, which is why he's always yelling at him.
Hold on. So my man Brandon Marshall was
insulin? Diabetic.
He was the insulin? That's what we tell it. That's what the NFL's telling us right now?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's
he was the shot in the arm that he was the shot in Cutler's arm that he wasn't getting because these doctors are trash.
That's terrible, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Jay.
When they found that out, they should have fired every staff member who ever worked with him. Like, they all should be gone out the league. Goodbye.
Number 4 is Deshaun Watson. Career earnings, $188 million over 8 seasons, 20th all time. His accomplishments, still the 6th highest rated passer in league history. Failures, ever since the 2017 first-round pick, has thrown a total of 19 touchdown passes since 2017 in 5 seasons. Oh, and he's due nearly $117 million over the course of the next 2 years.
So he's thrown 19 touchdown passes
in 5 years.
Since Wentz was a rookie in 17.
Yep.
Wild.
And I would put To be determined.
Yeah,
And it is a chance that he doesn't even play this season, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
no, yeah, he's not going
He
to play.
re-injured that Achilles.
Stepping down right there. So listen here. Oh, what's gonna hold? Deshaun Watson throwing another touchdown after 19, or the Saints winning? What was it? 13 combined games.
14 games. He still might beat them. That's
I'm
funny, yo.
sorry. How many $1 million per touchdown? Listen here, he don't even got to throw no touchdowns. He getting paid on the dime. He can sit on his couch.
He getting paid by the pass at this point.
Yeah.
And it's a good amount.
Delayed games are happening right now, and he's getting paid for that. Let that sink in, everybody.
He just watching football in a suit. Don't worry, coach. It's just a Taco Bell commercial. No, so fuck with you. That's what's on my screen. I put your game on. Taco Bell got some crazy shit going on right now. I kind of remember it's not food.
It's close. So number 3, I'm not surprised. This guy is a reason why there was a rookie scale implemented for the draft for the first round. Sam Bradford. Career earnings.
I thought it was Russell.
Not here. It was him.
Oh wow.
When he was with the Rams.
Yeah.
Because I think he was the last one that got a really big contract, and they was like, "No, we need to pay the veterans," which they're still not doing, by the way. But career earnings, $130 million over 8 seasons, 55th all time. He was the offensive rookie of the year with 18 touchdown passes and 15 interceptions and a losing record in 2011. 6 years later, he put together a short but decent run with the Vikings. His first, as I stated, he was the last number 1 overall pick to benefit from massive entry-level deals before the league implemented a rookie wage scale in 11. Wow. He was mediocre at best and a quarterback for a vast majority of the short but lucrative pro career. He was part of 34 total victories in 8 seasons.
My man Samuel Bradford, dog, the original money snatcher. You know what I'm saying?
Like averaging like 4 a year.
Average like 4 years. Like you said, off the way they was scaling and paying QBs, he definitely benefited. And you know why he benefited? It's with his being a Samaritan, being a nice person, you know, being good gets you paid too. Not just your ability on the field or the wins or losses. But yeah, every dog has his day. You end up having a season and a half of greatness with the Vikings. And yeah, Sam Bradford, the Oklahoman, you know. Shout out to Sam, though. Well, he got a national title?
I think he did at OU.
OU, yeah, man. Man got natty. Dak ain't never gonna get a Super Bowl, but this man got a natty, dog.
Who ain't gonna never get a Super Bowl too?
Dak ain't never gonna get one.
Number 2, Dak Prescott.
Wow.
Career earnings.
He's not overpaid.
$247 million over 9 seasons to date. 10th all time. Accomplishments. The 31-year-old is the 8th highest passer rating in league history. And he put together 3 Pro Bowl campaigns. I think he was all pro 1 year too. But his failures, he has missed large chunks of 3 of the 5 seasons in his prime. And he continuously is coming up short when it matters with just 2 playoff wins in nearly a decade. This year, Prescott will climb above Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, and Peyton Manning on the career earnings list.
I want people to realize that Dak Prescott's only paid the way he's paid because of the Dallas Cowboys. He was a 4th round pick. And at that point, when we did draft him, we passed on guys like Paxton Lynch, Connor Cook.
Woo.
So we got like one of those like good prizes in the Cracker Jack box. You know what I'm saying? And then he went on and performed at a clip where we're like, damn, fuck Romo in the back and all the injuries. We don't need you no more. I mean, besides all that, though, he's paid for that reason, man. Overpaid, yes, definitely deserve to be on this list, man. But nah, man, he don't deserve to be on this list, man. I mean, hey, your third round draft pick, you shouldn't even got paid that much. That's why it's the overpayment. But hey, if he wasn't a Dallas Cowboy, he wouldn't have got that much, man. Fuck that, man. Why you gotta be on this list, man? Fucking me up before the season starts, man. And I gotta go in there and hope that you have good games this season, so my Cowboys can stay afloat. Though people like Coach want them to sink down a little bit so we can, build the team more, But no, Dak, you can't let this happen, Dak. I'm having anxiety right now. Dak, look the guard. He gone from that. I'm not a Dallas Mavericks fan, but he gone. You got to be the savior, Dak. They say Dallas is dead now. Dak, you got to be the savior, Dak. Go to church, Dak. Pray. We're going to go to church together. We're going to pray for each other. We're going to get through this, Dak. So therefore, you can win a Super Bowl title one day. Even though I just said you can't win one, I still believe you can. I'm just double paying myself right now. Dak, get off this list. Because once you win a Super Bowl, Dak, you won't be on this list. Guarantee it.
No, there's a Super Bowl winner on this list. Flacco's on this list. Super Bowl winner.
All the way back 100, 120.
Yeah. It was Flacco 19 or 23, something like that. Like, yeah.
He was 12.
12?
No.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah, I think he was number 12.
Why Dak?
He could fall back behind Flacco if he win one, but he's still gonna be top 20.
And number one, who do you think the number one player is, gents?
Shit. Tom Brady. No, I'm kidding.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, two says Kirk.
Gotta be Kirk.
And that's why we are who we are. Number one is Kirk Cousins.
Gotta be Kirk.
Yeah, cool.
Career earnings, $294 million over 13 seasons, 6th all time. His accomplishments, the 11 high-rated passer rating, racked up some big numbers and has been to 4 Pro Bowls. Failures, he's wildly inconsistent and has been a part of just one playoff win in his career. And yet, likely as a backup, his $40 million cap hit for this year will move him into 3rd place all time in career earnings, behind Aaron Rodgers and Matthew Stafford.
Listen here.
Jealousy. Yeah.
Listen here. 1 and 2 are twins. Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins. And people used to say that, and I used to just laugh at it because
same guy.
Same guy.
But listen here. Did I see this right here? We knew that he was drafted.
You got the numbers?
In the 4th round. In the 2012 draft. Now, the 4th round. The 4th round is where the money's at for real. You might want, Shador seeing this, you might want to get drafted in the 4th round. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Cam Ward,
true,
you might want to get drafted in the 4th round. Nah, no, you're not going to be. You're going to be drafted in the top 10 probably. Maybe.
Is that like a compensation thing? Are they like overcompensating because they didn't get great first round contracts? They're drafted in the 4th, so when they first.
In both of their situations, Dak, and this is why I guess they're twins, because Romo gets hurt, Dak is the spot. So even now, if you overperform, they're gonna be on the line to pay you. And the same with Kirk. RG3 got hurt, he inserted himself in. Perform.
Yeah, no. What I'm asking is when they get that first big contract, are they getting that first really big one because they're both 4th rounders and they're like, look, you guys have outperformed being 4th rounders.
Absolutely.
We would have
exceeded expectations.
First round cut. Yeah, so he stole money though, man.
No. He stole money. But he stole money, but I'm gonna say the NFL allowed it. He went into the bank and the NFL stood there while he robbed them for the money. Because it's also that player, that tag came back to flip on him with this man.
Yeah. It's also, I think his situation is, I think other quarterbacks could have made more than him, but they weren't willing to play craps. And that's all he did. He just literally played craps every year for like 4 years, and he won 777 every time. Is that even a good score in craps? I don't play craps.
You want to hear something crazy? I'm looking at their head-to-head stats. Completion percentage, Dak 66.8, Kirk 66.9.
They're the same person. Have we ever seen them in the same place at the same time? Is what I'm asking.
Passing yards per attempt, 7.6, 7.6.
They were both in the NFC East, man. Wreaking havoc.
Passer rating, Dak 98.1, Kirk 97.4.
Washington stand up, by the way. Look at this. Washington stand up. Oh, damn, Dak is way, way, way underpaid. Jerry needs to give him about $100 million just in case. Just because.
Kirk's had 4 Pro Bowls to Dak's 3, and Dak's got 1 All-Pro. But essentially, they're the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth round, man. Hey, we just found out.
Both got their job. Both got their job over someone else that the team wanted out there. You know, people still love Romo. They didn't really want to see him go.
No, hell no. I still listen here. Listen here. I never wanted to see.
I'm with you on this. I'm with you on this. I like Romo. Coach isn't with you on this.
I want to. Yeah, you know.
Danny White all day. Danny White.
I'm sorry. If I wanted the story to happen, and if we ever won a championship, I would have rather had it with Romo. With the bullshit we went through with Tony Romo, like games that like literally slide. Like with Dak, the difference is we down those playoff games by 90.
Why when Duke said that he sound like he started a family with the wrong woman and he misses ex? Like
Romo was my dog, man.
It should have been you. It should have been you. I fucked it up.
You see this, Dale? P. Dollar know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Although it is ambitious to think he's gonna be here 15 years from now, though.
Yeah. He might be like maybe 2 contracts and done. All right, next up. As we get closer, we are actually 3 weeks away from the draft, if I'm not mistaken. No, 3 weeks from tomorrow from the draft, right?
Oh, yes.
So then, like the 27th, I mean.
Oh, it's 2 weeks from tomorrow.
21st.
No, it's 2 weeks from tomorrow, right? Yeah. Draft's on the 24th. So 2 weeks from tomorrow is the draft.
2 weeks, 14 days. Get ready. Yeah.
So as we get closer, looking at some of the NFL storylines that's going on right now. The first one is, where will Will's favorite quarterback, Aaron, end up at?
Well, he's trying to Aaron his way out of the Steelers job because he's playing too much. He need to just go. Like, I forget who. I think it was Hayward. They had Hayward on a talk show. He was just like, "Look, we're not gonna roll out no red carpet for you. You show up or you don't. Like, we don't really. You want to play here? You want to play on greatness? Come through. If not, all right."
Aaron,
I still think he ends up a Steeler though.
I do too.
Aaron Rodgers,
and he's already been working out with DK.
And you know where I want him to go?
I think Pittsburgh is gonna keep Aaron phone number in the phone logs. Either they get him now or they'll get him later in the season. That's how I feel.
Wild card? Wild card here is he just goes full Aaron and makes a spectacle and then just retires. He might not even play. He might just fucking. That's a dark horse.
The second one, JJ McCarthy's recovery. As it appears that Rodgers, he may be interested in going to the Vikings, but I think Minnesota said that they're out on that aspect of it. Will wants him to end up there, so you can just follow Brett's path.
Just do the full Brett experience. Why not?
But they said every checkpoint so far, as of April the 2nd, he's exceeded it. So he's on task to be ready when the season starts.
Yeah.
So, we're talking about McCarthy. Yeah, he should be good.
Yes, sir.
What did he hurt? I forget now.
His knee. I think he tore his ACL, if I'm not mistaken.
Rough.
Yeah, you kind of went in that direction, honestly. When you went to go get your starter last year, Sam Darnold, that when he was healthy, he would get the spot back. Now, if they would have went with somebody, not Sam Darnold, maybe in the SDR, not an Aaron Rodgers, but somebody better than Sam Darnold, but not better than Aaron Rodgers, I feel like, yes, maybe you bring Aaron in with what he's done in his career. But, yeah, I think the Vikings are off that trip. I think they're going to do what they do with McCarthy.
I couldn't agree more. This one, we talked about it briefly. The segment before, Kirk Cousins trade speculation. They say the Steelers and Vikings aren't the only teams that can be in the market for him. I could personally see him going back there. They say that the Cleveland, that don't make any sense.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
It does.
Well, I'm not going to play, but
It's a lot of money. I'm
mean,
assuming that Atlanta's going to eat most of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're taking them forward to if they got, if Penix is there and they're still on a rookie contract.
Yeah, man. Kirk Cousins sounds really Ohio to me. You know what I'm saying? You put him in the lineup, and replacing Watson. Yeah, I mean, but let's see what they do in round 1, round 2, or 3. Let's see what they do in the draft, man, because this is something that can get interesting in around June, July. If they didn't get the person that they want.
True.
stat check.
Say again.
Stat check. Luka got 38. Just so y'all know.
You still got time.
He might have just got 40. Yep, he got 40 on 14 for 25, 7 boards, 6 assists. Cool Kings. Fuck Nico. Fall guy ass.
Nico's my best friend. Do Pittsburgh need to make a move before the draft?
Make a move for what?
What type of move? For the quarterback position or something in general?
I think it would be a great plot twist if they traded some collateral. Because think about it. All their draft capital, while draft capital is still important, they're always going to end up being closer to the playoffs than not. Therefore, I don't think you have as big a deal trading a pick or two and moving up and going to get your door. Go get your door. I think it'd be fun.
True. Trey Henderson's contract drama. Do you think he gets his money or you think he gets traded? He's only 30.
They got to trade him.
They just paid Jamar and Higgins.
They got to trade him, unfortunately. I think they got to trade him. I think it's soured so much. Like the lady came out, I don't think she's the actual GM, but she's like, works with the front office and stuff like that, and came out and was like, he got to just be happy with what we give him. That's not how anything in this business works. So.
Especially when he just saw these two guys get paid.
Go make a sandwich. No, so I'm kidding. But still, she's wilding.
And considering the numbers he's put up the last 2 to 3 seasons.
He's the sack leader for last year. So, yeah. Somebody got to pay that man.
The Colts quarterback competition. I know Will's got some intrigue to this.
Daniel Jones.
If he can't beat out Daniel, he don't belong on the field. It's very simple, in my opinion.
That is very true.
Like if you can't beat out Daniel Jones, I don't care where we drafted you. Bye. Okay, bye. Terrible.
And I don't think Richardson did themselves any favors when he took himself out of that game last year because he was tired.
Not the first time he's done it, by the way. Just the most televised one. Because it was so obvious he was like, and then bounced. But there's been other plays that like teammates talked about. Remember, I watched the Pat McAfee show, McAfee, notoriously a cult. So he stays close to the team, and they have guys from that team coming on and talking. Other people had said, like, yo, it's not the first time he's done stuff like this. In practice, like, just multiple times calling out, like, just being like, nah, I can't. Oh, you can't? You can't be one of the most physically gifted athletes this league's ever seen, and you can't stay on the field? Bye.
And the crazy part about that is the head coach said that he and Daniel Jones will split reps this offseason, starting in OTAs.
It's a terrible sign for him. Terrible sign.
So they're both buying QB1s up for grabs.
This is gonna be a wake up call. Nah, as it should be. It should be a debate that becomes in the decision by the people and the people watching these two guys. I think it's going to be a wake up call for Richardson. I don't know for how long, but I think it's going to be a wake up call for him. Hopefully, he has a better season and is watching videos of not how to give up, and boosts his confidence a little bit.
Is it good or bad is it a good or bad tactic to have Daniel Jones be his competition? Because it's like, you want a guy that's going to actually push him. I don't know if Daniel can, but also the disrespect of it may light a fire. Like, this motherfucker, are you guys serious? Like,
yeah.
I don't know which is more prevalent in that situation, but I kind of feel like I don't know if he really pushed him. So we're going to see.
Yeah, in this case, yeah, I don't know about the push situation because, like you said, you're pitting Daniel Jones against A. Richardson. You're pitting a top 10 pick against a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
We got beef. This is the survival to the finish, man. This is gonna be crazy. If Daniel Jones also in this spot at some point during the season, I think Richardson's tenure as a coach is over.
If I'm Anthony Richardson, I'm like, you brought in this guy to compete with me,
crazy,
but also, hey yo, player, let me holler at you about how you made all that money, because like, we're the same player at this point. How'd you do it?
Yeah,
I played in New York, son.
Go to the Giants. They're just giving away money to bums.
Hold the ball, man. You know, Jameis might end up having resurgence this year and getting paid.
He said that Coach Freeze, or is he modeling? It could be both. He's fresh today. Headshot.
And the last one for this segment of the coaches. So we have the what's the name of the coach that's in Jacksonville?
Oh, the
Duval.
That's his name now. Just call him
Liam Cohen. Right. So you got Liam Cohen, you got Mike Rabel, Aaron Glenn, Ron Schottenmeier, Kellen Moore, Ben Johnson, and Pete Carroll. Of those coaches, who do you think is going to have the most success this year?
Oh, yeah, you name my coach. You name my coach?
Yes.
Okay.
Pete, because he's the vet. He knows what to do. He doesn't know how to approach this. Now, if we remove the vet from it, because the rest of them are fairly new coaches, I would either say one of the two Lions guys or Vrabel. But I also kind of got to remove Vrabel because he's also kind of a vet.
Right.
So of the new guys, yeah, one of the two Lions guys, I think Ben
Johnson. He's got something to work with up there.
Aaron doesn't.
Yeah. And they talking about, we'll talk about that on the next segment with them.
Look at me foreshadowing. Bye.
Two. I know, right? That's what we do, man. We connected.
Yeah, I can't be praying for any of these coaches over here to blossom and succeed.
Not praying. I'm going
my coach. Going my coach, baby. Our coach needs this the most. Because if not, we're gonna be going shopping next year.
Who is it? Kellen? No, I forgot who coaching y'all. Schottenheimer, right?
Schottenheimer.
Curse you that you play is worse than Marty Schottenheimer. I hope he's just good as
Schottenheimer in this case, man. Fuck anybody. Fuck all those other coaches, man.
Two.
Coach, you should be that too. Fuck all those other coaches.
Hold on. Two. Our fandom usually don't line up with one another. This situation, it does. I like what I'm seeing out of Shotty. He's come out and he has said that, first of all, the free agents, they're not signing any big name free agents. They normally don't do that. But I have liked the people that they have picked up. They're getting people for depth. So when the draft comes, they can take the BPA. And he's come out and been quoted as the free agency decisions they're making, they're his. There's been some that the team was like trying to go with. He goes, no, I don't think that's going to work. And they've listened to him, which that hadn't happened here in a long time.
Oh, man, listen here.
Since like Bill, right?
Since Bill. Yep.
Sound like a Schottenheimer to me, baby. Let's get it in, baby.
Not gonna lie. He's right. He does sound like a Schottenheimer to me.
Hey, yo, coach, I'm gonna live and die on my fandom. I'm gonna be here when they win one. I'm gonna be here. Listen, don't let the Cowboys win one.
I want to see you win. I want to see you experience that too.
Yeah.
I
The
really
last
don't.
time they won, you were still on the big wheel.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't know if the show can withstand the ego or the size of his head. I don't know if we can fit it in the camera.
Who's gonna have a screen up here about himself?
Yeah,
I'll buy me a championship ring myself.
I'm gonna miss my like one show annually if they win like that next show. I'm out.
You know what I mean? Will say I want no parts of that.
None.
No smoke,
None. Ooh,
It's gonna be nice, lady. Bronny out here cooking.
Yeah.
Lakers won 112-97.
By the way, there was a moment.
It's not surprising,
Luka,
man. The Mavs depleted, man.
I was close. He went off for 45. I say he's gonna be a 50 burger.
Hold on, who went for 45? Too good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh!
And when they subbed him out, the crowd went fucking crazy for him. And then he sat on the bench and buried his face in his towel because he's hurt. I told you he's hurt, man. That's whack. He gonna give y'all 45 every time out now.
Gonna try to put his foot in the ass every time he see him.
It's belt to ass every time. I don't blame him.
Ooh.
All right. Last topic. No, we got 2 more topics left. And then it's wheel time.
Oh no.
No, actually, I misspoke. We got 3, but they're fairly easy. We're cooking tonight. Like I told you at the beginning, it's gonna be a great show tonight. We've delivered.
I agree.
So some of the foreshadowing that we do so often here. Will was mentioning Aaron Glenn with the Jets. Mm-hmm. Now it's been rumored that they could be in the market for Ashton Genty. With that being said, Breece Hall may be available. There are 4 teams that he could be rumored to go into. Which scenario do you like him in the most? The Cleveland Browns, who they need him. They need a running back there now.
Yeah, but he don't need that.
Chubb was a free agent.
He don't need
the
that.
Chicago Bears.
Great place.
The Dallas Cowboys. And the Washington Commanders.
Shit.
You make me biased, man. I'm a biased guy right now. But I don't know what we have to give him. I would say the Commanders. If you know what I'm saying, like, if we couldn't have them Commanders, but at the same time, the Commanders went to the bank last year with a running back.
You want to know what they might have to give them? The Jets received the 2025 third-round pick, 76 overall, and a 2025 sixth-round pick, 204 overall for Breece Hall. 3rd and the 6th.
Yeah, if y'all get that, if y'all have that offer at the table, you take it as a Cowboys.
Sure.
Yeah, because they're showing in the mock drafts they're going to take a running back in the 3rd.
For anybody
you possibly just give them a second for that. It'd be worth it. Like,
I mean, honestly, because are they really in our mind? Like, okay, they're gonna take the best person available for what the team needs. But if they was driving like in the beginning stages of, oh, he's gonna fall to 12, Genty, he's gonna fall to 12 to us, and he doesn't. In your mind, if you're Dallas, are you still looking for your target position of running back, somebody that you may trade for, not draft, trade for? You can draft one if you want. If that trade doesn't fall or whatever, you still be in your same position. Basically, it's a win-win kind of. You know what I'm saying? Because you either go get who you need. That's not a running back, or if the Jets are like, yo, Breece Hall, hey, 3rd and the 6th, we're like, all right, cool. We basically drafted Breece Hall on this night. It's a solid for us. if nothing else goes, I don't know. It's all right.
For the Commanders, they would give up a 4th this year, 128 overall, and Luke McCaffrey. For the Browns, they would give up a 3rd, 67th overall, and a 6th, 216 overall. Same thing as Dallas for Breece Hall. And for the Bears, DeAndre Swift is a 2025 3rd-round pick, number 72 overall.
Yeah, do that one. You get a player too who's a proven player at running back. So you replace the player who's cheaper. You get rid of a pick. Both teams get better, I want to say. The Jets are going to have to use that pick to help them get better. But, yeah, I think Washington's a great place for him. I also think Dallas would be great for him. But the other part is that we're not talking about is I think you got to pay him soon if you get him. I don't know what his contract is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right. I believe he played 3 years. This will be his fourth or just played his fourth. If he just played his fourth, he'd be a free agent. So, no, I think he played 3, and then this is his fourth.
We can't. We don't want him. Nah.
In your case, Took, normally I'd say you're tripping, but you're right, because you don't really need to be paying him when you can just get one in the draft.
We could just get one in the draft and wait fucking 3-4 years to go sign that motherfucker.
And then pay him. Yeah, right. Or not, either way.
Yeah, this is last year of his rookie contract, and he's a cap hit of $4.3 million.
I also think he's more I think he'd be,
but he's only 23 years old.
Right. And I think if you're gonna be paying a guy soon, you should be doing that because you're in a position to win. And I think Washington might be the most in position to win of all those teams.
Yep.
So
couldn't agree more.
Probably the best fit. If I was gonna pick a best fit of the teams listed, I'd probably say Washington. I like the Bears too. They're not gonna block for him, but
yeah.
Be good enough as passers.
Speaking of the draft, as we spoke earlier, we're 2 weeks away from tomorrow. Jalen Milroe conducted a private workout with the Browns and the Saints. And they said it was a strong impression.
I told people he was going to fly up the draft board because he's an athlete and everything after he gets off the field is all about how athletic you are. So he going to keep rising. His stock going to keep rising.
Previously, he worked out for the Jets and the Steelers. So he's getting some run. These private workouts.
Bobby's pissed. If the Saints draft Jalen, I'm out. I'm out.
Who's it?
Bobby, I'm out.
You know what? If it happens, blame Dale.
I don't want that. Dale, I don't want that for you, but I very much want this for Dale. So I gotta root for it. Yo, man. Off topic again. You know how I move.
Possibly, Anthony.
They just showed them before the game. Luka was in tears, and then in tears again after the game. Man, it's your team, coach. So I'll keep some love in my heart, but I'll fuck with Dallas right now, man. What they
that kid's hurt, man. That kid's hurt.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I don't like that at all.
Hey, yo, Luka, fuck all that, Luka. Stop crying. You in LA now. Fuck Dallas.
Nah.
Stop crying.
You got to understand, too. It's not if it's a regular player, I agree with you. Just fucking part of the game, going to the next team. But you got to understand, he's not from here, bro. So the only thing he came over from another country and ingratiated into the city with the people. Like they're not just the team that he got drafted to. They're his entry into the culture of America.
No, that's understood, and I understand him in the beginning of the game when they gave him the tribute and all that. You crying and all that. You called it dub for the more superior team, Luka. Don't cry no more. Go get you a bird in the city tonight because you nothing about to have a bird in the city. Drink a beer. Tell Michael Finley, sorry, coach. Tell Michael Finley, fuck you for putting that bell in my hand, and get on to the next day, dog. You cried enough, Luka. They fucked you up, Luka. But we gonna make you feel better, Luka, because you're gonna have a ring in like a couple years, baby. You're gonna have a ring, baby.
He hopes.
You got a ring. Maybe this year you get a ring.
Yeah. Because you know what?
Remember what I said?
Real shit. Because Coach put me onto some shit earlier that I hadn't considered. So I'm gonna break it down for you. Because here's what happened. So the fact that the whole trade happened, you know me too. I'm already like, fuck the Lakers. This is all they ever do. I'm tired of this shit. Fuck the Lakers. Coach put me on to something even deeper, bruh. The Lakers' biggest problem last couple of years is the Nuggets. Coach fired. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they are moving all of the chairs out of the way. For your man to get around.
I ain't denying it.
What
I don't know what you're talking about.
What you smelling? You smelling?
I'm smelling some bullshit.
You smelling international?
Where's Took's music? That's what I need right now.
Yeah,
Where's the music, man? This is crazy, man. It's some bullshit. Understand?
I heard a little
Conspiracy theory
snippet.
will.
I seen a
But it's
little
really
snippet report
okay.
today. I went past it like a flea. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read it, but I seen the picture. Seen a picture of the two international stars.
Yeah. You know what I saw?
Conspiracy theory moment, baby. The X-Files, baby.
And you know what I heard today too? With all of the stuff that's going on in Denver, Jokic may want out of there.
Wonder where he gonna go.
Right.
Suckers. That's some suckers, man. Suckers. He go. Oh, he's on my screen right now. This is all. It's all. The Illuminati's real. This is all this is. It's a bunch of bullshit. Hey, guess what, Toop? Keep building. Still ain't better than us.
Oh, but
You know what time it is? Hold on.
The world. The purpose of the world is to have a Celtics-Lakers championship because the NBA knows in a dry environment, that's the thing that's going to keep it rocking for years to come. Is another Celtics-Lakers matchup in the future happens. I don't think it happened this season. I'm happy with what my boys are doing, but back to football in 5 seconds. I still feel like we're not going to be a title contender type in that semifinal final thing. Maybe.
See the hat? See the lights? Oh, they changed the blue. Shit. Go back. Green. There we go. Green. Oh, man. Shout out to the green, man. Fuck the Lakers.
All right. And our last segment before wheel time with the draft, the weekly draft. But let me get this pulled up. Hold on a second. Two, I try to buy myself 2 jerseys a year. And here we go.
Okay.
Overshown is 0 in the building.
I love it. No more customized jerseys.
No more customized jerseys. We have a 0 in the shop. Agent 0 unlocked. My man right here, dog. Hey, it seems like the recovery's going well for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Loaded.
He ain't limping. Let's go.
I seen him limp just now.
Stop it.
It must have been the internet.
Yeah, it must be. But man, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I will be soon. I've been watching online all day today. Soon it becomes available. Your boy got to snag one.
Coach, Coach Overshown.
You with it.
Coach Overshown.
He over there waiting for the release like it's a PS5. I see you.
Well, Coach Overshown.
Hey, I was hurt. Then he didn't get it when he came here.
Yeah, I thought that for sure they would get
it. So I just bought a T-shirt. But I will be getting the Agent Zero's jersey.
Then he got hurt, and you were like, maybe this ain't temporary. Maybe this is temporary.
Hey, Agent Zero, I'm just tell you one thing. Don't be like the old Agent Zero, all right?
Keep the guns at home. Keep the guns at home. Don't shoot nothing up or bring guns nowhere and then come back wearing the number 9 like that idiot.
Pew, pew, pew.
Bobby, I buy jerseys, but I only wear them to tailgate. I'm too old to be running around with jerseys on.
Not gonna lie. Big bro was clean.
Appreciate it.
I'll be real with you. If a jersey's fire,
they don't understand what I had on.
If a jersey's appropriate to wear on that day, I would wear it. But definitely a tailgate type of arrangement. Coach is like, yep, I gotta keep this as crispy as I can, man. Sometimes you may not think that. Tailgates might get crazy, but I mean, you keep them cool, you keep them clean, you got a nice cleaner. If you can't, you all good to go. Just make sure
2 times you're allowed.
Like coaches
2 times you're allowed to wear another man's jersey, maybe 3, as a grown man out in the world. Okay. 1, you at a game. That's cool. Makes sense.
Okay.
Everybody got them all. Perfect. 2, you had a championship parade.
Okay.
Also makes sense.
I can get jiggy with that.
And then 3 is not a rain to 3rd. You gotta stop.
No, 3.
There's a third one.
Family member. It could be a family member.
Okay, family member. Good point. Because if you just wearing it out as a regular day, that's like grown ass men bringing a glove to the baseball game. Y'all got to stop.
No. Listen. Ain't nobody gonna tell me the late great Kobe Bryant that I can't wear a jersey of Kobe Bryant. One of my dogs, Dennis Rodman, who I got in the crib, ain't wearing no Dennis Rodman. Also,
okay, first of all, stop wearing that Rodman jersey. He is a North Korean. Just enough.
I'm from North Korea too.
He's North Korean too. And as far as who was the other one you said? Oh, Kobe. Nah, you can wear Kobe. He passed away. Rest in peace. My guy right here. Yeah. We good. You can wear that, whatever.
And I wear my BC basketball jersey. You heard?
No. Stop that.
I forgot Wiz got a Kobe picture up in there.
That's my dog. And it's funny because
kind of sacrilegious, man.
It is. Ain't the only something shit in here is on my head. And it's double sacrilegious, coach, because my favorite player of all time is Allen Iverson. I mean,
oh wow,
I got no Iverson shit up here. It's Kobe because we lost him. But what happened was I got this because my cousin got me this because she was here the weekend after he passed away and saw her grown ass older cousin in shambles still over a man he never met. Oh, I was fucking crushed. That shit had me fucked up. I was in a bad spot.
Oh no, they got the Eric Montrose, North
Carolina. Eric Montrose, okay.
Eric Montrose, North Carolina, the Celtics won, man. Dino Rogers style.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Eric Montrose Celtics jersey. That's a relic.
Marcus Bailey, all Celtics jerseys he got the credit. I like that. I want a Georgetown Iverson jersey. Go on Tim U. They got them on deck.
Yuri Welsh, Marcus Banks. My God. Hey, Mike, Vitaly Potapico. Come on, man. Vitaly Potapico. But P Dollar, I want a Georgetown Iverson jersey. I wish I still had a picture of it, but I had the blue, gray, and white Decades, which are Adidas, low top, and I had the Georgetown Iverson in high school. Fresh. Stupid fresh. I'm actually pretty sad still that I don't know where that jersey went. One of my favorite all-time jerseys. You never had a Vitaly? Yeah, he was too white playing basketball and not named Bird. I understand. I understand what happened, Mike.
Come on, man.
Man, this show's been amazing.
Some jerseys at?
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, too. My bad, too.
What's up?
I just saw your messages.
I saw him. Yeah, I saw him. When he came in, I was just like, yeah, he's not wrong. We just ignored him.
I was refreshing my Facebook when I was on. And I said, yo, I told Short, I said, yo, baby, they all without me, dog. They all without me, dog. You know
bro literally said, yo, let me know when you're going on. I'll get right in there, I'll hop in there, and we just fucking went live. It just no nothing. He had to find out he got traded from the news like everybody else. But all right, y'all know what time it is.
Dominique told me I was traded.
For real. Oh boy. Did he tag everyone?
Hold on for a minute, Mike. I did have the Bird Indiana State outfit. You talking about shorts and jersey?
Oh.
And let everybody have the picture painted for him. Them were short shorts, man. He wasn't wearing long shorts. He was wearing the Larry Bird short shorts.
He had the jersey tucked in, dog.
He was out there like Billy Hall.
The jersey tucked. You was out here looking like Jalen Green right now. Just yo, we need a picture.
My man had on the Indiana State shorts on with the jersey tucked with the fanny pack. I'm done with you, Miz. I'm done with you.
Yo, he definitely had a fanny pack. It was the 80s.
With a Marlboro.
With a Marlboro. With a pack of Marlboros in the fanny pack. Crazy. Larry Legend Nut Huggers. Yeah, buddy. The shorts were baggy. He lying. They were
Island baggy or Connecticut baggy.
He lying. He had to wax his legs to wear them shorts.
I like Billy Hoyle. Hey yo.
Billy Hoyle. That's crazy. All right. So y'all know what time it is. Bobby already talked shit about it at the beginning of the show. It's draft time. We don't forget. Bobby, Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, let's go. It's draft time. There'll be Mitch and S ones, definitely. All right. Whose teams we covering? We're getting close to the draft. It's some we were doing it by division at one point. And so we've done. Y'all gonna have to help me on this one. I don't remember.
We did
AFC West. We did AFC West.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
In the North.
AFC West. Oh, we did. And then we did the Norris division.
No, we did the South. Yeah, we did. Did we do the South or the North?
Nah, Green Bay, Minnesota.
Oh, NFC North. Okay.
Yeah.
We did all right, NFC North, and we did the NFC. No, we didn't do nothing else. NFC.
Yeah, we've only done 2 weeks of actual divisions, and so we did the Raiders, Chiefs division, and Green Bay's division. So, y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? I'll leave it up to y'all.
We can do tonight. Let's see. Let's juggle around here.
And you know how this works. We're gonna save both East divisions for the end because we always do.
Okay, so
yes.
Those are our teams.
Let's go. Let's go. Shit. Damn. The West.
I now just sit down, didn't I?
Let's go North. Let's go AFC North.
AFC North, which is
Bengals, Steelers, Ravens.
Bengals, it's what I thought. Okay, yeah. So we got Bengals, Ravens, and then we got the Browns, and who's the other fucking team?
Steelers.
Oh, Steelers, correct. Why can't I see?
I don't see them on there. Oh, it's bottom left.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lord, they were hiding in plain sight. All right, and then some wild. Nah, you know what? We're just gonna stick with them. There's only 3 of us though. Somebody pick it twice, or we'll let the chat pick for one of these teams.
Yes.
Which teams you want?
I'll take the Bengals.
I'll take the Steelers.
Damn you! I'm gonna take the Steelers. You know what, chat? You're getting the fucking Browns. Here we go. Boom! We started. Cam Ward, first pick. Chat, you're on the fucking clock.
Who we taking, chat?
You're picking for the Browns. Don't take the Browns. You can't do my bit that I already told you guys about. This is actually a fun pick. I should have took the Browns. I'm an idiot. Browns draft card. Okay, it seems like it's very unanimous here.
Carter. Okay.
Y'all do not.
That's a hell of a defensive end combo.
Yeah, it is. I think
they ain't scoring no touchdowns, but they're gonna be hitting people in the mouth.
They might score them on defense with them fucking 2 out there. Ooh, Giants took Membu, and we took Will Campbell. Travis Hunter to the Jags. Jaunty to the Raiders every fucking time. Mason Graham to the Jets. Will Johnson to the. By the way, the Jets will take Will Johnson, just because. Shador to the Saints. They don't deserve it. Tat McMillan to the Bears. Shamar Stewart. You guys got Mike Green, edge rusher. It's crazy. Jalen Walker. I know, right? Jalen Walker to the Dolphins. Tyler Warren to the Colts. They keep drafting a tight end in the first round. Derek Harmon. All right, Bengals on the board.
Bengals on the board. We are rejecting that.
Okay, we're rejecting that. You rejecting this too? You move 2 spots back, you get a 7th. It's not really worth it.
Nah, we good. We good.
And this one you get the 20. You good on this too?
Yeah, I'm good on that one. I'll take
All right.
All right. So
you picking.
We got edge and D tackles here. So we looking for what we got over here.
Yep. Your best edge here is Michael Williams from Georgia. Georgia boys usually solid on defense. And defensive tackle, the first one left is Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss. We like him, but we don't like him at 17, I don't think.
Nah.
But it's your call. It's your call, coach. I mean, GM, or whatever.
So, Rado, I'm going to take Michael Williams, the edge. From Georgia.
Michael Williams, edge rusher out of Georgia. I like the pick. Rod Score didn't have one, but he's enormous. Seattle. Oh, the Bears took Kelvin Banks. Perfect. They need that. Malachi Starks to the Bucks. Jihad to Denver. Coach, you up.
Steelers. What is Washington offering?
29 and 61 for your 21 and 229. You move back 8 spots, but you also get a third.
How many rounds we going tonight? 2?
3.
3?
I loaded up just to piss people off.
What's the one after that? Don't take that one yet. But what's the one after that?
The other one is 30 and 56. So 29 and 61 or 30 and 56. So 9 spots back, but then you also get a 56, which is definitely in the second round.
Shador's gone.
Shador's gone.
Ward's gone.
Ward is gone.
Let me get the I think the Buffalo's a better one, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Let me have that one.
All right, trade accepted. They go up to take Nick Emanwari, which is weird. They had good safeties, but did they lose some? I guess. Colston Loveland to the Chargers. Jade Barron to the Vikings. Nick Scorton to the Green Bay Packers. Tyler Booker to the Texans. And I can't see the other one, but it's my turn. What do we need? Offensive guard. Ooh, there's one right there. We almost have to do it. No, I'm going to shock the world. But I'm not accepting this trade. That's for damn sure. I think he'd just be perfect here. I'm going Emeka. Because I've failed to draft him in literally every mock draft we've done. I'm not going to make the mistake again. He's here. He's on the team. Emeka Egbuka to the Ravens. Gray Zabel. James Pierce to Washington. Pittsburgh. It's your turn again.
What they offering?
Now they're offering move out of the first round, go to the 43rd pick, and you get a second and a 5th next year. We don't do these because we're not drafting next year. So reject the Buffalo
again.
Really, they're on your back, man. You moving back to 62, you getting a 109 for that 229, and then you getting 2 for the next season. Again, we ain't picking there.
Nah.
Reject. All right, you're picking. Y'all need a quarterback. He ain't here.
What's the best player available?
Best player available is actually a team in need, which is Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss, defensive tackle. 6'3", 296. Little undersized, but I think for the Steelers, they can make that shit work.
What's he rate that? What's his rating?
His rating is, well, they got him as the 26th overall player in this draft.
Okay. And at quarterbacks.
QBs, let's go to QBs. We got Jackson Dart up top, who's rated the 31st best player overall, and then Milroe behind him.
And we're picking number 30?
You are picking at 30.
Let me take Jackson Dart.
Ooh, he's going brave-hearted here. I like it, actually. Although I will say, I'm going to do it for you because you said it. But your fan base, if you're Steelers, is like another quarterback who's not him. Like, we just did this with Pickett. All right, Dart. Who the Chiefs take? Walter Nolan, they got the guy. Ooh, that's a big pickup for them if he pans out. Bostonian goes to Philly. Not a Bostonian, but he played BC.
All right, Chat, right? Cleveland?
Yep, Chat's Cleveland. Chat, we're not letting you trade anything.
Chat, we're not letting you trade anything.
Nah, we're making y'all pick. It's only one bad trade anyway. I know who I pick here. I think we all know who I pick. I have a problem.
He said right there in their face.
Well, yeah, but not the guy you think. I know who you're thinking because I know exactly who you would pick here. Yeah, two of our favorite guys, me and coaches, 2 of our favorite guys in this draft are both sitting at the top of this list right now.
Yep.
And the Browns can use both of them. Honestly, the Browns need both.
Mike says
That's it.
Monroe. Patrick says Hampton or Burden.
Yeah.
Bobby says it's Cleveland. They will pick Jalen.
I don't know if we can trust Mike. He's trying to take every team that's not the Giants. But I guess we get it. All right, so it's Cleveland. They will pick Jalen. He's not wrong about that. Damn.
So we got 2 for
We're
Monroe.
gonna take Jalen Milroe here.
Boo! Cleveland about to go crazy.
Browns do need a QB though. Yeah, but a good one. I don't know if they know.
They can get a QB third or fourth.
I'm your brother. All right, you know what? We go curveball. Chris, who do you think they should draft here? You're part of the
Chris up in here?
Yeah. Stalker came in. No, so what's up, Chris? Chris, who you think? Weigh in. Who should the Browns pick right here?
Yes, sir.
Second round pick. First pick of the second round. Don't say Johnny Manziel either. He ain't in the league.
They would never do that again. Yo,
P. Dollar says Burden if they pick quarterback later.
I think Milroe might still be on the board the next time around, possibly, honestly.
Absolutely will. They can get a quarterback in third round, third, and maybe the fourth.
He's trying to build the craziest defensive line ever. He said you can give them Williams to put on the D line with Miles.
It will be fucking scary.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's some Tecmo Bowl shit.
Yeah.
Out there picking plays.
Bobby is steadfast that it's the most Brown thing to do to pick Jalen in this spot. All right.
We'll go Jalen with the pick, man.
Cleveland pick a cheerleader. Thanks, Chris, for contributing.
Said too much drama in Cleveland.
Yeah. All right. So Jalen it is.
The chat spoke. New York got him marrying, didn't he?
We tried to talk him out of it. Trey Harris to the Titans. I like that. Mason Taylor, who I like, to the Burden goes to fucking Raiders. Jesus Christ, the Raiders. That is the most Raiders pick ever. Ooh, I like Amari and Hampton to Seattle, although it might mean the days are numbered for my guy up there. I forget his name. Xavier Watts, Darian Porter. Ooh, Judkins. Your boys got Judkins. That's a good pick for them. It's exactly what y'all would want.
He was on a 30. He's on a 30 visit.
Y'all hated y'all first pick in this, but y'all loving that second one. I know.
Cincinnati. That's 2, right?
Yes. We're gonna move back. We are gonna move back. With Tampa Bay. I like that.
You like the Tampa? Wait, you don't like
just 4 spots?
You can move back.
Hold on.
Let's back.
Yeah. I think that other that next one's all right too.
This one's better.
Yeah.
Reject this. We're gonna take this. Trayvon Henderson. They went up to get Trayvon Henderson. Ooh, we got the flying Hawaiian out of.
No, we don't want that Buffalo.
Buffalo just traded everybody.
Yo, Buffalo's so active. Whores. Crazy.
The 304s of the draft.
Nah, we're gonna pick 51st.
All right, who you picking?
We're gonna go.
They need an edge still, I believe.
We already got the edge in the first.
Oh, you need the edge. You're right.
We're gonna go offense. We're gonna go guard.
Wyatt Miller is probably, I like it. It's not
I was trying to see what the other teams were gonna do. I was like,
I'm hip.
Yeah.
Good shit. All right, bam. Wyatt, one of my favorite characters in Ozark. Coach knows. Jaden Higgins to Seattle. That's a great pickup for them. All right, Pittsburgh, your turn.
Let's see.
You move back 12 spots, but you get a 108 and trade away a 229.
What's next?
90. Ew. Reject this. That's it. You got 2 offers.
Let me take the first one.
You gonna take this offer?
Yep.
All right. He's like, I don't want to draft today. He said, I'm punting on everything. All right, we got Ursary went to the Panthers. Jalen Noel went to. How many Iowa receivers are there in this draft? It seems like a couple. Iowa State. All right, this is me. I can move back 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I might do that. Why not? See what the Lions want to do. Braden Swinson. All right. No, Washington, I will not work with you. No, Arizona, you either. We're picking here. All right, my pick so far for them. Oh, we got a Mecca. Okay, so they also do need a corner, and there is a corner here. Trey Amos out of Ole Miss. Yeah, best available, and if it's a need. Oh, anybody know how good Princely? I'm not saying this man's name.
Why you ain't saying his name?
Oh man, a million. Because it's outrageous. Out of Ole Miss now, damn, Ole Miss boys are represented. They had a pretty good year, I know, but I'm gonna go Trey Amos here.
That's a good
Get
pick.
another corner. Yeah, get another corner.
I've seen him going second in a lot of the mocks.
Oh, second round? Yeah, he's like basically top of second round here, or bottom second round. Caleb Johnson, I like that pick for the Chiefs.
It's good. Good back. Probably best back in the draft.
He definitely could be the most pound for pound.
Third round in the draft. Who's over here? Cleveland.
All right, Cleveland. You can move back 3 and get a 7th, but that seems whack. Nope, we're not letting the chat trade. Y'all got to pick.
Who they've gotten? Who has Cleveland gotten prior to this pick here?
So far, they got. Oh wait, no, that's all right. Cleveland has gotten Abdul Carter, Jalen Milroe.
They need a receiver, don't they?
They do need a receiver, but I think the best ones are gone. Oh no, we got a whole Jack Beck fan base on this show.
Yeah, Jack Beck.
Yeah, we got
Isaiah Bond, man. Still, Kyle Wood.
Bond is there as well. Offensive tackles is another need. Emory Jones is still around.
Yeah, we can. We bring your boy
Cameron Williams is there.
You need tackles. You heard?
And then we can go look at running back right quick because they need that apparently.
Oh, Scatterbro's over there, dog.
Scatterboo. That's what's it? They're gonna redraft Peyton Hillis. Is that what they're gonna do?
Chunk.
And then we got, let me see, defensive tackle is another position of need. Yeah, the best guys are 66 overall, and y'all picking 67. Well, I guess he's there. Alfred Collins, give us the scoop, Coach.
Who's that?
Alfred Collins, Texas.
The run stopper.
Run stopper.
I thought he was a professional bowler.
Yeah.
That's for Cleveland?
I have a friend named Alfred Collins.
That'd be great.
Shout out to my
for Cincinnati.
Oh, it's for Cincy. That's right. Damn it. Sorry.
Still good though, but Cleveland line, that's some unfair shit going on.
Yeah, because then you would get this great run stopper with the 2 edges that are crazy. Yes, that's wild.
And he puts in the pocket up the middle.
You have the DT.
Yeah, like you're just never safe.
Defensive tackle for the Browns. Who's that? The one on top right there? Darius. What's that?
Darius Alexander.
Who's on the clock?
Cleveland.
Cleveland's on the clock?
Oh, it was Cleveland.
Yeah, I take that. I take that, man.
Alfred Collins?
Absolutely.
Is that what the chat's saying?
No.
Oh,
Mike said take a defensive tackle.
I said that's all we need to hear. We got one the way in, and fucking Chris fucking around in the chat. All right, man. We got Alfred Collins. Pittsburgh, you back up.
Pittsburgh been trading all night. So let's see if they do it right now.
Real.
What Jacksonville on offering?
They offering a 70. So you move back 2 and you get a 4th overall next year.
Yep, you get that 4th pick next year, dog.
No, we're banned, coach. No more trading. Pick somebody.
You reject that one.
All right, nice. Who you gonna get?
Okay.
Fourth rounder.
What do they need now?
You picked one player from them so far. They got Jackson Dart, and they still need a defensive tackle. They need a corner, a running back, and a receiver. A lot of important positions.
Let's say tackle, corner, running back, receiver. Let me see the top for each one of those.
All right, so defensive tackle is right there, Toledo.
Okay.
Darius Alexander. Corner. Dorian Strong out of Virginia Tech. I like him.
Okay.
And then who was the other? Oh, wait. Corner. Wait, you did corner. Also, running back. DJ Giddens, Scatterboo. And then wide receiver. Beck's still there. So is Ayo Manor, Isaiah Bond, Tez Johnson, who had the weirdest combine in the history of combines.
You say Beck is still there? What is he rated?
Yeah, he is. He
74.
is rated 74 overall as a player, and you're picking at 68. But remember, he got a fan base. Yeah, that might be a good pick for y'all.
Because you have him, DK,
yeah,
and Pickens.
Oh, we got Darius Alexander, the Patriots. Nice. Princely.
That's good for Jackson Dart. He's got a complimentary, and he's got a decent tight end.
Yeah, a lot of pressure though. You don't have to produce because you got a team.
Yep.
Lathan Ransom, Emory Jones. Oh, y'all got a receiver.
Who was that?
Ayamader out of Stanford, the Stanford kid.
Nah.
I'm not a fan.
Nah.
Chris Paul Jr. Is that like Chris Paul's kid?
Nah,
No.
Chris Paul kid about to be playing in the NBA probably in a few years. Bengals, we on the clock. We chose in an edge and I believe a guard, correct?
Yes, you have. Yeah, Michael Williams,
Okay.
and you significantly bolstered both sides of the line.
All right, so we go to all prospects.
It says you need more line work, offensive guard. Then it says CB and then safety.
See what's I'm taking Dorian Strong from Virginia Tech.
I like that for y'all. I like that for them. All right, what's happening next?
That's it for me for the night, man. Damn, man, they don't want me to
Might
drive
be
forward.
Pitt because you traded back so much. You're picking again. Who is it?
Reject. I'm going to pick, so reject those.
Okay, reject.
All right, so I still need a defensive tackle, a running back, and a corner, right?
You're doing the Steelers, so you got yes, all of those things are true.
Okay.
Defensive
Who got it?
back, Zy Alexander, Kobe Bryant out of Kansas, Jordan Hancock, Quincy Riley, looking slow at corner. Defensive tackle was the next. Omar Norman Lott, Shamar Turner out of Texas A&M. I feel like he's a javelina, but he might not be. Duncanville?
Nah.
I took a Stuart Dart.
What's his name?
Shamar Turner. Twitter fingers going.
I don't think. Nah, I know he in Duncanville. I'm just saying if he's from the Metroplex.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he's from DeSoto.
Your boy called it. I was one school off.
Oh shit! What's his rating?
Shamar he didn't have a raw score, but he's 6'3", 290.
Kind of small for a tackle, as far as weight wise.
Yeah.
I see what Chris wrote in the comments.
What now?
How about the Cincinnati leases up on that stadium?
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
26.
Mm.
Cincinnati moving to international.
Idaho.
Moving to Germany. That's crazy.
Germany Bengals.
What's
awful.
What's the best player available?
Best player available overall is considered Oluwafemi Oladejo, UCLA edge rusher.
Okay.
It's a Pac-10 edge, though. I don't know. I don't know about them Pac defensive players. They're notoriously not defensive in that entire conference.
They should be running track. What's Kevin? Is that Kevin? Is it Kevin Winston Jr.?
Yeah, he's a safety out of Penn State. That was a pretty good defense.
Ozzie Trapo, Barry Carter, Tyler Show, Omar Norman Lott.
And then Sherman. Good old Sherman.
I'm going to take Sherman.
Oh, your boy Gunnar Helm still here. They don't really need a tight end, though.
Let me get the DeSoto kid. Yeah.
All right. DeSoto it is. Then the Bucks take Ashton Gill. Gunnar Helm. I like that pick. That's one of the players I really liked on your team was Gunnar Helm. In my pick. Were you a fan of Gunnar Helm?
I was. I used to exploit him on NCAA. Set him up seam routes and kill him.
Yeah, he can move. He can move for sure. All right, so Baltimore. You're not taking no more trade. Well, you took one trade. But you don't need to move back to 99. You got this. Whose team is this? It's mine. I'm over here talking. I'm talking through it like, bruh, just enough, Will.
I tell you, man, Took locked in tonight, man.
He is. He's hip. All right, so they need a guard, a CB. I got him a CB and a receiver they didn't need. Let me see here. Who we got? Turn
my man from BC into a guard. You heard?
Yeah, I don't hate that idea. It's hard though. He is 6'8".
Oh nah.
He is staying outside. But actually, who is their left tackle or right tackle? Move them in the guard. Shit. Let me think. There's just no more edges that I really like. Oh, yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Who'd you see?
The crayon, the white man, Jack Sawyer.
Oh, he was still out there?
Yeah, he's still here. And he is going to Baltimore.
He'll fit right in.
Yeah, he will. He's a wild boy.
Lunch pay on guy.
Tyler Show.
Who they take?
The Giants took Tyler Show, the quarterback.
Damn, Mike.
They couldn't have three dark crayons. You know what I'm saying?
They couldn't stomach it in New York. They couldn't stomach it. All right, Cleveland.
But that's a wasted pick, though. You could have took a free agent quarterback.
You could have took Aaron Rodgers.
Undrafted free agent quarterback.
Got the same results.
Yep.
Oh,
that's a waste of a pick.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine if they do that on draft night. That'd be wild.
All right, so
Mike gonna be flipping tables.
He's pissed now. It's a mock and he's mad. All right, we got Abdul Carter, Jalen Milroe, Alfred Collins already on the team. So that y'all went edge, quarterback,
That's pretty good draft so far for them, man.
It really is because of what's already on the team. Like that defense is going to be filthy. In my opinion, you got to go receiver. I don't know let me see who's left. Oh, Isaiah Bond's still out there. Y'all should really take Isaiah Bond.
Is Torrey Horton still out there?
Horton is there, and so is Xavier Restrepo, even though he had the slowest fucking 40.
I think Horton's going to be the steal of the draft for wide receivers this year.
He did play good, but he was always looked at as the other guy.
He got hurt last year. He only played 4 games. Yeah. But the year before, he killed Colorado.
And he got a crazy raw score, 9.8. That's pretty much He's 6'2", 196.
Yep.
Yeah, this is yeah. He's fast.
Let's go, Horton.
He said, wait, what did it say? He said he's a leggy runner who covers a lot of ground when he hits top gear with some carbon ceramic brakes that let him stop on a dime.
Smooth route runner, man.
Yeah. All right, I think that's great for them. I don't even care what the chat says at this point. Yeah,
my eye test is pretty good, man. They ain't really never let me down.
Horton, great pick for them. I
can see who got wiggle and who don't.
I agree. Although I'm often wrong because speed blinds me. I also weigh in on like every fucking.
Patriots get Isaiah.
Let's go! The Patriots
got
doing things. Yeah, Patriots doing things I like. Honestly, the Patriots picked better without me controlling it. They did not need so much. All right, draft grade.
Yeah, because you kept forgetting over.
I'll do mine last. So first off, we're gonna grade how the chat did. The chat might have had the best draft. It just shows
they
that crowd
killed.
thing is the way to go.
I had to suck your team in the league, so I'm playing.
Yeah. They got Abdul Carter and Alfred Collins added to that defensive line that's already like really good. Now it's fucking stacked. They brought in Jalen Milroe to try to learn quarterback from Cosby, and they went out and got Torrey Horton, who we just talked about a lot, who honestly, by the way, keeps them in the same
5-12 team.
Hey, but look, if Torrey is what you think he is, which I believe you, I agree as well. That you got two extremely talented receivers there now with Judy over there as well. So I like that combination. I like the combination. I will give this draft. I think I got to give this draft my first A+. This is great.
It's a good draft. It's a good draft.
Y'all crushed. The Milroe thing is, we'll see, but I think it was.
Put the right stuff around him, though.
Yeah. The right stuff around him, which is like literally not the guy in his quarterback room, but yes.
Yeah.
Around him.
Yeah. Put him a decent line together, a good solid running back. There's still some left in the draft.
And to be honest, with the defense they putting out there, he's only gonna have to score about like 14 points a game, and they're gonna win most games. All right, now we're gonna go with the Bengals. Who's the chat going crazy?
Bobby said takes bow.
Oh, this guy. Get him out of here. Just when we're trying to give you love, this big old head can't fit in his own hat. All right. Now he's right though. They drafted well. The Cincinnati Bengals got edge rusher Michael Williams. And they went out and got offensive guard Wyatt Millum, Dorian Strong, and the 3rd round pick next year. Honestly, this is an A draft, in my opinion. You cooked up because you addressed two things that they really had to address, which is offensive and defensive line.
No fucking offense.
Also, yeah, right. We a rule: no position players. They can't put the money there. Also, I think with Michael Williams coming to the team, I think you go ahead and you probably trade. You trade the what's his name? The defensive end.
Hendrickson.
Who?
Hendrickson.
Yeah, Hendrick. Yeah, you probably trade Hendrickson, and who knows? Maybe even get up earlier in that draft for that trade. We'll see what happens. But I like this draft. Yeah, that's an A. All right, Coach. Steelers. Man, it seemed like the Steelers did not want to draft today. They traded back every opportunity they got until we banned them. But they went out and got Jackson Dart, which look, he's an SEC quarterback, so I'm gonna give him some rope that he'll mostly hang himself with.
I don't think it was a reach for him, at least.
Not a reach, because I think he was gonna go around that area anyway. So I think it's a good pick for them. They needed a quarterback.
Give him that first round. I see what the NFL is doing. Give him that first round.
Actually, I think he wouldn't have made it past Cleveland in the first round.
Oh, wow.
I think he would have went before Milroe.
Then we got Jack Beck, which was definitely a luxury pick since they already have two really good receivers. But
that's true.
I think he's a perfect fit. Throw that man in that slot, let him cook. He had a great route score, 6'1", 214. He'd be a real big a fairly big slot guy. So I like that move. I don't hate that at all. And then you went out and got what they definitely needed, which is another defensive player because it's Pittsburgh. Defensive tackle to you got a DeSoto boy, man. This is B+ work, possibly A-, but Pittsburgh had they have a weird team and weird players like that they need.
Yeah.
They're
one of the few teams that actually pick for culture.
Yeah, you got to be a guy who fits in that room. I agree.
Damn, Baltimore's like that.
That whole division, except for the Browns.
Yeah. That's true.
Because the Bengals notoriously just pick criminals, and we know that for years.
Yeah.
That's their room. And now we got me. I finally, in 6 or 7 or 8 drafts, I finally drafted Emeka Egbuka. I finally did it, y'all. I did it.
Because you wasn't picking for your actual team.
Yeah, of course. Which just speaks to the fact that even though I respect his game, I started off not liking him. He kind of won me over, but not enough that I want him on my squad, even though we need him. But yeah, I think it's a great pickup for them. They need a bigger receiver than some of the guys they already had there. And he's a possession guy. We just saw in one of the previous segments that what's Lamar third all time in passer rating? Well, now he's got a guy who will be open and will catch the ball. So he's gonna add to it. They also got another corner, which it's Baltimore. It's just must be a Wednesday. They're drafting a corner. And then Jack Sawyer, who I think is great for the team. Also a funny steal because the Bengals could use him and they stole him. We stole him from the Bengals.
That's mascot on the draft. Jack Sawyer.
I'm gonna give myself a B here. This isn't a crazy draft. It's a solid draft, but I didn't reinvent the wheel for Baltimore at all. I certainly didn't have the draft the Browns had. Let's put it that way. So yeah, that has been. Let's take the full results right quick. See anything surprise you here? So you guys don't like the edge, the Mike Green edge rusher out of Marshall going 12 to y'all? Do you?
Nah.
Not happy.
It's not a project.
You know what the crazy thing is?
That
was the first person I was looking at in the radar when I looked at it. A good thing he didn't sit down.
Anything else crazy here? I think Travis falling to 5 is a little wild.
No, Jacksonville maybe at 5, but I think Jacksonville. I thought Jacksonville was taking the whole time. Honestly,
I think it's crazy that we didn't take him, but the Raiders did Raiders things. Ashton Johnson, not a bad pick for them. They also went out and got Burden after, so they just went all offense. Shador to the Saints. I just hate how happy Dale would be, honestly. But
you think he would? Oh, he'll find a reason to bitch about that too.
It's Dale. He's gonna find a reason to complain anyway, but he's initially gonna be happy about this.
You gonna order a Shador jersey as soon as he get drafted. Don't let her.
You know what the silver lining or gold lining, since it's the Saints, you know what the gold lining on this pick would be? It would just make Dale wrong again because he's like, we don't need a quarterback. Well, you drafted one. Your franchise thinks different. Ted McMillan to the Bears I like that pick. At 10, that's not a bad place to get who is kind of considered the best receiver in this not so great receiver class. Other notables were the Boston College kid, Donovan Ruaku? What a name.
Who picked up Andrew Makuba?
Andrew Makuba. I'm pretty sure it was in the second round and it was the Chiefs. But I'm going to look.
That's a good pick. That's a good get.
Nope,
Yeah.
was not the Chiefs.
Well, it might not have been the Chiefs. And since he's spot on today, I'm going to trust that he's right. Let me see. Makuba. Are we seeing Makuba?
Nope, that's first round.
Yeah, but I was wondering, he didn't go first? All right, so then he went second? Makuba Matata.
My man dropped.
Andrew Makuba to the Chiefs.
Went to the Chiefs.
Steel trap.
Third round
to the Chiefs.
Wow.
That's a great pickup for them. They also got someone else.
They is a great pickup.
They They have the Boston kid, Ozzie Trapilo, the offensive tackle, which they need tackles dearly.
2. That's who we need to go get in the third round.
Who?
If not the second round. Makuba. Best safety in the draft.
Ooh.
And I'm not just saying it because he's from Texas.
Yes, you are.
Nah. He's a playmaker, man.
Chiefs got Caleb Johnson as well, which we also like that move. And in the first round, they got Walter Nolan. Chiefs had a great draft. Anything else? Oh, Matthew Golden goes to the Arizona Cardinals. He keeps doing that in a lot of these drafts that we do. Oh, by the way, the Bears. So how many times we've had like Kelvin Banks going pretty high to one of these teams, maybe even the Bears? They took Ted at 10. They took Ted at 10 and then got Kelvin Banks at 18.
They took Ted at 10? Really?
They took Ted at 10 and then at 18 got Kelvin Banks. It looks like they were cooking up. The Bears did some work.
Yeah, they did. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's been another draft. Bobby, thanks for playing after talking shit about us doing a draft.
Thanks for playing tonight and not taking a Becker because Will did.
The D's Nuts shirts would be. Oh, yeah, he's right about that.
D Nuts.
I don't know if they draft the QB this year with Nuss, LSU QB. Dad being on the coaching staff this year. Oh, yeah. They won. Imagine, like, just waiting to get Nussmeyer of all people.
Oh, my son to play here. Never took him. That's funny.
This guy, he's a tiger.
Go Tigers.
God damn it, that's my son.
Yo, great show, fellas. We cooked up, man. Great show.
A lot of fun tonight, man.
Coach called it.
Toog brought the heat tonight, man. Shout out to my brother Toog, man.
Hell yeah. I agree.
Will, you did your part tonight, man. Excellent show, man.
He said, Will.
Thoroughly enjoyed you gentlemen tonight. It's a good way to end the week for us.
Yeah. Although my week's not over.
That's tap out Friday.
Tap out Friday.
Ooh. What time? 7:30, right?
Whatever Jake's ready.
Sure.
Whatever Jake's ready.
Yeah. 7:30 y'all time, 8:30 mine.
I'm looking forward to tap in, man. I'll be tapping in there, man.
Yeah. Tap in at like 9.
Oh,
Listen, that's probably what it would end up going. That show's the hardest to get off the ground on time because it ain't just me being late all the time. Although it is me being late all the time, but it's not just me being late all the time.
WPT, baby.
Yeah, you already know.
I'm excited, guys. We 2 weeks away from our draft watch party. Definitely looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to the Cowboys having the best draft of all drafts, baby. I'm ready. Let's go.
Wait. Hey, Will, my buddy went to a paraplegic nudie bar. He said that place was crawling with pussy. Yeah. Paraplegic nudie bar. That's funny. Good shit, Mike. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, fellas. Everybody in the chat. I appreciate my brothers cooking up with me.
See, shout out to Mike, Bobby, Pidala, Tim, Jalissa, Anthony, and Chris.
Yeah,
I always, if I forgot anybody, our bad.
I told my girl her name ain't right every now over here. I'm putting it in a $1 million dream. You heard?
All right.
Throw me the yoke.
Appreciate everybody.
Who doing? What's the sound out tonight?
Luca, baby.
Luca, man, that freaking hurts.